This is a research project that really has the cleanest data, which is why I selected it. The questions I typically ask are best answered with single case research design. And so that's not the same as a qualitative case study. It's different in that we are collecting continuous quantitative data, and we're determining the effectiveness of the intervention based on replication across multiple points in time. So this is a graph with single case design research. This is a non-concurrent multiple probe design, and there's 3 conditions. So before I show you that, I'll just tell you that there's sessions. So these are the continuous data points on the x-axis, and then the percentage of in-toilet voids and percentage of initiated voids is on the y-axis. So what's really important with toilet training is that you're not just taken to the restroom and you go, but you can also initiate the use of the restroom, especially after primary school and later on in life. So in the pre-baseline phase, the students were just being taken to the restroom on a regular schedule, and they're wearing diapers. And then in the baseline phase, we removed the diapers and are continuing to take the students to the restroom on a regular schedule. And then the intervention, toilet training intervention is sort of a package deal. So we have differential reinforcement, meaning that if a student has an on-toilet void, they get the best thing in the world. We say in our field, the circus comes to town. You might restrict access to a really preferred reinforcer and provide that for on-toilet voids, and then you thin that schedule later on. They also were taken to the restroom every 15 minutes, sat for 5 minutes, and then that time interval gradually increased over time. And we did dry checks to try and check to see when accidents were happening or about to happen. We do something called fluid loading, which is really just trying to make more opportunities to use the restroom. And I think that's it. So, as you can see with this data, we had really low levels, there we go. So the black circles are on toilet voids. So you can see in the pre-baseline and even in the baseline condition for Nate that on toilet voids were at the 0 levels. He wasn't going to the restroom at all, even when been taking regularly. But as soon as we start that intervention package, we see a quick increase in toilet voids, and we even see some initiations happening. So he's initiating about half of the time. So that's what the open triangles are. Nate was a great first participant. So with single case design, we want to see that quick change in responding happening at 3 different points in time, which is why we have this stagger happening. So you can see kind of this stair step happening. So this is Ivy, and Ivy also had a quick, she had some increases when we just removed the diaper, which I'll talk about that a little bit more. And then once we started intervention, we had on-toilet voids happening at least 100% of the time, and some dips, which is developmentally appropriate. Not as many initiations for Ivy, but again, that could come with just developing her communication. And then Dan was our 3rd participant. There's a couple extra lines with Dan because we had to make some modifications. So that's the one really nice thing about single case design research is you're able to zoom in on the participant and adjust the intervention to best meet their needs. So we just added an extra trip to the restroom for Dan, and Dan had similar results where he was voiding on the toilet 100% of the time and initiating for a good bit as well. And lastly, James didn't even need the intervention. So you can see he went from diapers to no diapers, and taking off those diapers alone led to 100% on toilet voids. So we see this commonly with, or like 1 in every 4 participants. And all of this study has kind of led to future questions with the impact of removing diapers, initiations, and then we often have failed attempts at toilet training and how to make modifications to the toilet training protocols so that everyone can become toilet trained.